Relive the golden age of gaming with the best retro handheld consoles of 2024. Join us as we explore classic games, modern features, and a nostalgic experience that will transport you back in time. We'll compare factors like screen quality, battery life, game library, and price to help you find the perfect handheld console to relive your favorite childhood games. So let's power up and enjoy the best of both worlds. Number 5. Steam Deck. The Valve Steam Deck has been in the works for a long time, and now that it's out we can safely say that it's an impressive device. It's certainly bulkier than the other handhelds on this list, but it's also a fully functional PC in a portable $400 and up package. Out of the box, it runs Valve's SteamOS interface on top of Linux, which already provides excellent support for many Steam games. Steam has a massive library of classic games, so that's a good start. The Steam Deck also has a full Linux desktop environment for loading your own software, including emulators, and you can even install Windows. The Steam Deck is already a great handheld if you have a huge Steam library. However, if you want to play retro titles outside of what's available on Steam, you must get comfortable with some software modifications, either wrestling with Linux or installing a Windows partition. There's enough power in the device to make it worthwhile, though. Number 4. Razer Edge. The Razer Edge is different from the other devices in this list because it's really just a small Android tablet with a great snap-on controller. That's enough, though, especially since the Edge packs enough power to emulate up to 7th generation consoles and Wi-Fi 6E to play games from game streaming services. It's Android-based, but Razer includes an excellent menu system and physical controls to touch screen translation that makes playing games a reliable, intuitive experience. The Edge costs as much as the base-level Steam Deck, but it's really a good halfway point between the cheaper emulation-based handhelds on this list and Valve's portable. It's smaller, easier to carry around, and has much better battery life. The Edge also works well as a small, powerful entertainment tablet after you remove the controllers. Number 3. Asus ROG Ally. Asus' answer to the Steam Deck is a bit more expensive, but sleeker and more flexible out of the box. It's purely a Windows 11 portable, and comparable with the Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop in performance. It also has a 120Hz 1080p screen that's superior to the Steam Deck. That can certainly justify its higher price than Valve's portable. This is for PC gamers who want some solid power on the go, and who don't want to deal with the limitations of SteamOS or the work of getting Windows or another OS running smoothly on the Steam Deck. It's a good upgrade in terms of hardware across the board, and the better screen will particularly go a long way. Number 2. Nintendo Switch Lite. The original Nintendo Switch is an amazing game system that works as a home console when connected to your TV or as a handheld when removed from its dock. The Nintendo Switch Lite takes the Switch's power and game library, removes the home console functionality, and cuts $100 off the price. If you pair it with Nintendo Switch Online, $20 per year, you get dozens of NES, Super NES, and Game Boy games to play on the system, and that's only the start. Another $30 for the expansion pass adds Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and Game Boy Advance games to the list. You can buy many classic Nintendo and Sega arcade titles, a surprising number of classic PC games, and nearly every Neo Geo game ever made, a la carte. Technically, most Switch games are emulated in some form, you just can't load your own ROMs, wherever you may find them. They're being emulated legitimately, with each game, or game collection, supplied by the license holder. So while emulation is a factor, it isn't nearly the dark, gray area associated with some of the open, emulation-focused handhelds on this list. This is the most accessible portable gaming device currently available, with loads of games beyond just retro options. It's worthwhile for anyone, unless you want to get the full Switch or OLED Switch systems that also work well as handhelds. Number 1. Analog Pocket. This is one of the nicest retro gaming handhelds, and one of the purest. The device is effectively a combination of the Game Boy/Game Boy Color/Game Boy Advance systems, but with an incredibly sharp OLED screen, fantastic build quality, and plenty of expandability, including a dock that lets you output video to a TV. It's first and foremost a cartridge-based handheld, letting you play your old Game Boy games, along with some others if you get adapters. The programmable OpenFPGA aspect of the Analog Pocket makes it interesting for homebrew developers and emulation, though. In fact, shortly after the software launched, cores were released that let you play your Game Boy ROMs with little difficulty. Collectors. Out of the box, this is the best handheld for playing physical Game Boy games, replacing the original Game Boys and Game Boy Advances completely with a superior experience that looks so much better and stays technically true to how the games originally run. OpenFPGA also makes this appealing for homebrew developers who want to see what they can do with hardware designed to act like other hardware, but in a portable device. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which retro handheld you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.